Okay. Let's go from the city that made you lay it down and make him hit the trunk. I project pack, can't keep no white gorilla pimp that hoe.
Don't get me wrong, it's a unique piece, but it's a shitbox.
Please,
You ain't never seen a dog with worms fucking drag their ass on the ground?
If it were a nigga, take some before we start. We don't wait the nighttime, we brought day song, get in the yard. Lay down, walk a nigga down.
Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. All right, guys. We are currently on the way to Orlando, Florida, and this guy just popped out with a crazy truck. I think it would be well worth the trip. If y'all haven't already, if y'all know, I'm doing a giveaway, and I got a truck show coming up. So I got a free 30.
If he don't, then we gon' send him home, walk him down. Put that shit on, put it out. Trapping is a habit, change my number, had to flip the phone.
We are currently giving away 28x16's, and we also got a truck show June 15th in Dealing, Florida, at Obi's Restaurant. So I'll see you at the airport, and let's go. I think the blessing of this whole trip is that I started in my driveway when people came to me to do truck reviews, and now I'm actually flying out of state to go do a truck review. And if it wasn't for you guys, this would not be possible. I never knew that I would actually be flying out of town just to get one review. So if you got a nice truck, DM me on Instagram at Poppin' Clutches, we can make it happen, because we could possibly fly out to you, go do a truck review, and I come back home. Wash 'em. All right, guys, so we just made it to Orlando, Florida, and my guy Jake, this man picked me up in a high country. What's up, bro? How you feeling? All right, guys, we officially made it to Orlando. I got Jake right here. What's up, bro? You feel good?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, so this is the moment of truth. We're about to pull up to Jake Tahoe right now. Oh my God, I already just saw a glimpse of the front of it. Oh my God, bro. That Tahoe is huge. Oh my God, bro. This is huge. Bro, I've never seen nobody run their exhaust like this. What made you come up with this idea? Because I know a lot of people that have turbo trucks and Harley Davidson stuff do something like this.
I didn't want to pull it out the fender. Everybody's telling me to pull it out the fender, but I was like, that's two turbo truck. It's not a turbo truck. So I wanted to do something that was like obnoxious. The whole goal of this truck is to be obnoxious.
I swear to God, I don't understand how y'all do it in Florida. It'd be like so hot and humid. Like, this is a different type of heat. If I would wear stacked jeans and a long sleeve shirt, I'd went back home looking like Michael Blackson for real.
I bet you're thirsty. I have some diet water. You want water, Punk Beach?
Bro, his neighbors hate him.
The cops are already on the way here, I guarantee it.
Are you serious?
100%. Every single time we start this thing, they'll come 3 or 4 times in a day if we're out here working. Like, the cop has always been like, I don't see anything wrong here. You guys aren't being noisy. You weren't being noisy when I pulled up. I said, officer, we'd never try to do anything wrong. I think it's people that are just aggravated at either themselves, at life, and they just have to pick on a kid. Officers have pulled up before and been like, we'd much rather see a bunch of 18, 19, 20-year-olds working on trucks than smoking weed.
Switch on the Glock with the fig, get the hoe, then I'm gone. You turn right there, running your own. Someone did, but someone coming home. I ain't gonna stop, I'll wait till my money long.
The neighbor always calls anonymously. They just gotta keep calling the police. And we're on the very edge of the zoning, so that you're wasting all these police time. That's a 15-minute drive from the station all the way out to the house if they're gonna come every time. This is like the boy who cried wolf. They keep calling when we're not doing stuff. They're gonna call one time when their house is on fire and the police are gonna be like, okay, we'll get to there soon.
So what do your parents think about your truck? Do they like it?
They love the effort, the time, everything about it. My dad doesn't understand the squat like most dads. My mom just thinks it's cool. My grandfather loves it. My grandfather's pretty mechanically savvy and understands everything that we've done. And my dad he loves it. He supports me with it. But I think he just doesn't get the whole squat thing. He didn't get the squat thing with the first Tahoe. And at the time, I had over 50 citations. So that was like, I'm still living under their roof, and that's why I leveled it until I bagged it. As of right now, this thing is just a show vehicle. It's just for the attention. I do it. I mean, it's a build for myself because I wanted to get my lick back, as some people would say, or get my crown back, return to the Tahoe, to return to the SUV gang. Because at one point I felt like I had one of the cleaner in the squatted scene. and I kind of just wanted to return to that.
Okay, let's go from the city that made you lay it down and make him hit the trunk. I project pack, can't keep no white gorilla pimp that hoe. I gorilla pimp my dope. Switch, pole, bleaks, dope. I sold, I rob. I remember days I was fucked up trying to go and get a job. Welcome to Memphis world, nigga. Take some before we start. We don't wait the nighttime, we brought day song, get in the yard.
I bought it back only in November while I was up at college in Georgia. I was here for Thanksgiving break, bought the truck, went back up to school, kind of forgot I owned it. It had a blown lifter on the DOD AFM cylinder 6. It was running, but it was not running right. I had the complete motor pulled completely out, redone with an unstaged custom cut cam. All the heads were redone. I left the bottom end stock, but it needed some new cam bearings. I resealed the whole thing. The truck's only got 130,000 miles on it. It was a 4x4. I kind of got rid of the differential. I've got a 10 to 12 inch bulletproof with 14 to 16 coilovers. It's actually a 14 to 18 lift. So everybody says 07 to 18s all the same. The 14 to 18s will fit on the 07s, but the 07 and to 13s will not fit on the 14 to 18. This dip is meant to hang for the differential and the rack and pinion. The 07 to 13 ones are straight. I bought this lift kit to put it on that truck. I knew that 07 to 18 was majoritarily the same. I knew that it would work, but I bought the lift kit before I bought the truck. I bought the lift kit in October for my other truck, and then I was like, why would I put this massive lift kit on the truck that I still have a factory warranty on? Got this truck for the deal, sent it off to powder coat. I dropped the wrap off April, still up in Georgia at school. I didn't even touch the truck. I had a friend drop it off and a friend pick it up, all within that short time. Then we started working on the exhaust. As you can see, got my long tubes put on with this super custom exhaust. So this thing will shoot flames, y'all see it later. She pops and bangs, she does all that spicy stuff. That's what pretty much makes the motor. That's that super nice tune. Double 5 all the way around with the chrome windshield. I know y'all see it all the time on static cars. There's not many people that do the chrome windshield on the trucks. This whole truck's illegal. From the exhaust to the lift, to the bumper height, to the headlight height. Now I guess taillights, they're what would that be, like infractured, impaired? I don't know. All of it. There's nothing legal about this truck.
What made you go with the color match motor? Because a lot of people don't know, but he actually have a color match motor up under here. The engine is actually color matched to the truck.
The timing cover is matched to the lower control arms. The rest of the block, which is dark blue, which you can see kind of right here and up under, is just a match that you could find as the only high heat that we could find in a dark blue. I figured if I'm gonna do this and I wanna pop out and be the hardest squatted out, I'm gonna do it right. Who else has an exhaust like this, a lift like this, window tint like this, and a motor like that?
As y'all can see, he got a 2-inch level on here as well. He got the heim joints on here. He got 3-inch spindles. He got bulletproof control arm.
Coilovers all the way down. I could go all the way down to here.
You can see he really can't even go up no taller because this heim joint is already maxed out.
The only thing that I could do is stack a bigger spacer right here and make it come up to here. But then you're trusting your entire steering with this grade 8 bolt. I have a Bosla headlight and they go from white, and every time you flip the switch or you lock it and unlock it, so lock, unlock, now it's like a warm white, and then it goes to yellow, and then they flash. I think they only go for like 80 to 100 bucks though, and they're super bright at night. Everybody thought my pop out was my high country, but little did they know I had this going the whole time.
He actually did get these taillights done earlier today. This is like super neat. I like that a lot.
I do have 26x16 Artems. They're the Curva cut. They're on the brand new Aturos. I mean, I love the way they look. I love the way they ride. I love the way they sound.
As y'all do know, I'm 5'10". Everybody should know this. I'm a tall guy. You know what I'm saying? If I stand up to this truck, where am I standing at? Am I at the hood? Just about? Just about. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm still growing.
You like right here.
But look, don't try to cook me in the comments, because guess what? I just got word that I'm about to grow 7 more inches, so just catch me later. But how tall are you?
I'm 6'3". I'm still just about as tall as that top point, which is right up there.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
You the one that did all the motor work to this?
Oh yeah. Big props to my coworker as well. My coworker Donnie, great guy, very knowledgeable, and we knocked it out in a full day. Full day was 14 hours. So it took about 2.5 hours to pull the motor out, and then we waited on him because we wanted to do some cam bearings on it and just refresh it, you know, make sure everything is good. He did the heads on them, he did the valve jobs, valve springs, valve.
Who idea was it to color match a motor?
I did mine, and I regretted not painting it, and I told him, I was like, hey look, I've got your motor out, let's paint it. So he ran to the parts store, grabbed me some paint, and was like, is this gonna work? And it worked.
So when it came to putting the cam in and stuff, how was that experience?
It's not hard. So a lot of people, they'll do in truck, you just pull the front clip off and you just slide it out, slide it back in. But seeing as it's for Jake, I wanted to pull it out, reseal it, do oil pump, do cam bearing, you know, check check everything, make sure everything's healthy. It only had 130,000 miles when I pulled it, which isn't high, but I want to do everything the right way. That way he has no issues. When it comes to doing cams and stuff, I'm very, very picky about that because it's my name, my work, his name as well. I want to make sure there's no complications and no failures.
So like I asked him, if you were to take a guess, what stage cam do you think this could possibly be?
That's kind of a tricky question. If I'm not mistaken, it has a lot of lift on it. So I'd say 2 or 3. You know, nothing crazy. Your Chupacabra, your Truck Norris, and a couple other ones, they're just sound cams. They put up some power, but they're not really all that performance-wise. It sounds really good. That's the main purpose of it.
All right, guys, so we heard from Sean. Now we talking to Bryson at Oviedo Machine Works. He asked what cam did I have, and I'm gonna show him. I want you to look over this, and you tell me that I ordered the right stuff.
It's a generic cam. It'll work. It'll chop. Give you the aesthetic, please. It ain't huge.
So I should have went big?
It depends on how deep your pockets are. Big costs
Bro,
money.
say no Diddy. Whoa.
Oh, man.
Whoa,
fucking
whoa,
goddamn.
whoa.
It's a good solid or a good hydraulic roller. It'll work good. You'll see a 50 to 60 horsepower gain with a proper tune.
Now, say I wanted to put a turbo. Can I do that with that cam?
Yeah, it'll perform.
But some people told me you need a turbo cam.
It won't be optimized. Just about any camshaft can become a turbo cam depending on how you degree it. It's the efficiency portion, how effortlessly you're making the power, how hard you're trying to make the engine work. A turbo cam is geared differently to fill the cylinders at a different rate because you have it force fed versus having something that's naturally fed. Is it gonna be better than a turbo cam? No. It'll make comparable power, but you'll make more power on a turbo cam because it's geared towards that direction. But there's nothing wrong with running a naturally aspirated cam. It takes time to sit down with somebody that knows camshafts quite well to gear it towards where you want it to pull, how efficiently you want it to pull, how many pounds of boost, vice versa.
Would you do a supercharger instead?
Depends on how you like your hit and how you want to spend your money. A supercharger is going to be a lot tighter of a package with a lot less work. It's a lot more of a bolt-on application style with a little less specialty to it versus turbo, which you need headers, piping, blow-off valve. Yes, a supercharger hits hard on the bottom. You'll make more torque, but you're going to run out. A turbo, depending on the sizing, you could make it have plenty middle and top. It's going to choke at some point. Same thing with a supercharger. It's a give and take type deal. Fire that shit box up, goddammit.
His motor. He been doing this for like 5 minutes now.
Don't get me wrong, it's a unique piece, but it's a shit box. Listen, I got pops and bangs.
It's a locking lug. Lock my asshole. You ain't got fucking 4 to 6 spikes.
Where's your four-wheel drive shafts?
The 4-wheel drive is just hung up right here.
That doesn't matter anyway. You can't take this shit nowhere. I'll give you like $3,500 for it right now.
I got to offer with another 0 at the show.
That guy's dyslexic. Don't know what the fuck he's talking about. You know what? I feel so much better about spending the money I spent on my shit when I look at something like that.
What do you rate this truck 1 through 10? Honest rate.
Shit on me, do it.
No.
What do you rate it 1 through 10?
If it wasn't a squatted shit box, I'd give it a 10, but it's like a 4.
You ain't never seen a dog with worms fucking drag their ass on the ground?
This one.
Oh, here we go. Lighten up the sky.
Hey, change colors.
Oh, that's nice. Make the clouds look different.
Yo, his comebacks is elite. Like, if you got a squatted truck you ever bring to him, your ass better run. Get the fuck away. Get away. So this truck shoot flames too?
No, it is a flame. Look at it.
The bags would be cool, but I'm not gonna have it go from leaning to 6-inch lift when I have a 14 inches of lift on that truck. Not worth it to me. I haven't decided yet. If I can get some semi bags, some of those SEMA trucks have on them, then I'll do it. That Tahoe back there's got the gas tank, the axle, the frame, everything it's gotta fit in between by that coil bucket. I feel like the static thing at this point is cool because I feel like people, it makes them drop their jaw a little bit further. You see it, you're like, dang. Does it go up and down?
Trying to make her jealous. What's love? Shit, just letters. Free bro, even though he called. Still trying to send a letter. Keep your head up. EST.
Today we're gonna actually put Jake's truck on the road. We're gonna see what the police think. Whoa, wait, whoa. We don't wanna see what the police think. We wanna see what the civilians think out here. We wanna see if they like it or they hate it. I think the only thing that would draw the cops' attention is that this exhaust is extremely loud. We brought it down in the country because my guy Jake is scared they might tow the truck. We already seen 4 cops already, so I don't think it really made a difference. I'm gonna get this thing on the road today. We're gonna actually drive it, get my real reaction. Jake haven't really drove this truck around with it being built like this. He did drive it stock, so this is gonna be like the first time that it's actually been on the road. I wanna honestly see how it drives with it being this big. Jake haven't really put it on the road. He's a little scared, I think. I think he don't want to have any problems with the cops out here, which I understand.
I'm 19, I got 48 citations.
Oh my God.
And you wonder why I don't want to be driving this.
Bro, your license is on the bound to get taken.
My mom will beat your ass if I get a ticket.
Mom, I'm sorry. Is that a cop in front of us? He ain't waiting for us to put us on the road, right?
Honestly.
Hey, you know what's crazy? We going the way we just saw the cop go. Hopefully he pull us over.
Glad you want that.
And then if he pull us over, I can jump to the back seat, you jump over here.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, bro, why not? Bro, look, what if he pull us over, I jump to the back seat, and then nobody's out of the driver's seat? Who gonna get the ticket? We all go to jail or no?
I have no idea. It depends on how pissed off he is.
It's a roach? What's on the window? Oh, it's a roach in here. Where's it at?
She's getting it, she got it. Don't use that clip.
This exhaust remind me of a turbo truck, how loud it is. Right now I'm going 65 miles per hour. The only complaint I have about it is like so stiff. It's like I'm driving a vehicle with no power steering. Is this going to forever be like put on a trailer, or do you plan on driving it?
I'll drive it around shows and stuff. I don't plan on driving it long distance. It's just not, it's not enjoyable. Like, look at how you have to sit. You gotta be up here like this.
Bro, why is it beeping, bro?
I have no idea. It could just be the stability track of the brake.
A lot of you may wonder, how did you just end up to a drag strip? Well, we decided to bring the Tahoe to a drag strip so we can see what it'll run. We don't know exactly how much horsepower this truck got, but we want to find out how fast it can go down this track. It's not a built truck, but we want to see what that custom cam have to offer at the track. What do you think it's gonna do?
I'm gonna take a guess. It's gonna run a 16 or an 18.
16 or 18? Before we take it down the track, we have to go get the truck inspected first. I can't wait to see what they're gonna say about this.
All right, what are we driving?
That.
All right, we are not racing it, correct?
What do you mean?
Who allowed this? Who's our heavier set kid with a mullet?
Have you ever had anything like this go on your truck before?
Hundreds of trucks like that here.
This is probably the fastest one like that.
You can't have it squatted like that when you run it down the track. I need to just double check to make sure. It's on my ass if I okay everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you like this truck? You don't like it? Is it because it's squatted? Is it like a safety thing with you, or is it just like the looks?
The way it looks.
Okay.
If it was like level lifted, it wouldn't be as bad. It wouldn't be as bad, but it's still, I don't like it because it's a Chevy.
Do you have kids?
I do, yes.
Do you have a son?
I do, yes.
If he came home with this, what would you do?
I would laugh at him for one. If he was an adult, there's nothing I can say. He's an adult. Everybody's got their own thing, and this is obviously y'all's. I will say are definitely a lot nicer than the other kids that I met driving.
That's what a lot of people say.
Yeah.
They say we're more respectful.
You are 100%, because that whole event that we had here, not one of those kids were respectful, and the fact that y'all are sitting here talking to me like this says something completely different about.
I appreciate that. Bro, I feel like I'm on a roller coaster that's not going down. How you doing? I'm doing good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You like my truck?
It's nice.
What do you have out here? You have a race car?
Nah, I'm just with my buddy right here.
Oh, okay. That's his Camaro right there? You think he'll trade?
No.
You wouldn't? I'll throw cash on top. I think it'll be a good deal. Okay. That was a one no. Do y'all got a race car out here? No race car? Oh, y'all just came to watch?
We got an Altima.
Oh, Altima, okay. I'm trying to find somebody to trade my truck today.
We're Germans, we can't take it home sadly.
Y'all from Germany?
Yeah, man.
That's what's up. This y'all first time here?
Yeah.
So how is it out there in Germany?
Everything's way bigger here
Yeah.
than in Germany. The cops are really fucking bad. We have something that's called TÜV. So every part you put in your car, you need to have a certification for it, and you have to go to a station, and some engineer comes, checks if it's all right or not. Can't even put other wheels on it, even if they're stock wheels.
Are you serious?
They take your car, you get a big ass fine and everything. Can't tint your windows in the front, and in the back it's only till 25% or something like that.
Are they right-hand drive cars or?
Left hand.
Oh, left-hand drive? Okay. Yeah. All right, y'all, so this is the first pass.
How did it pass the tank?
He was going to run a 22. I said, nah, man, you got 18 all day.
So what do you think is possible he can run right now?
I think if he drives, he's going to run at least 16.5 or 17 flat. He's got a heavier foot than Jake does.
Do you think Jake's scared right now? You think he's scared to like push it?
Oh, he's nervous. Sean has a lot more balls. I think he's nervous, but he put the truck together and he built the motor.
For one, he haven't put a lot of time in that driver's seat to know how to drive it, for one.
You have more time in the driver's seat.
Yes, you do. I bet he gets out and says that he didn't know where he was going.
What'd you think about it?
Easy.
Easy?
Easy.
Good? You can do it again?
He got it. He should be able to cut that down a lot.
You think?
What did I say? Yeah, 100%.
How fast were you going?
88.
Yeah, you were hella slow, bro.
I've never done that
It's
before.
like you went to sleep, woke up, and then...
I've never done that before.
All right, y'all. So the Tahoe is about to go back down the drag strip. This time, Sean is driving the truck. We're gonna see if Sean got better numbers than what Jake did. Jake, you think he got better numbers than you? 100%. 100%? We'll see. We'll see. I know he cannot see. Is shit better? That was definitely way faster. So before, it ran a 17.4 and it just ran a 17.1. I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. This is a good video. We did a lot of stuff in 24 hours and I think this is a W video. It's probably one of the best videos I done dropped for sure because this edit is fire. I already know it is. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to try the best. Follow me on Instagram at Poppy Clutches. Follow Jake on Instagram. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This guy did a lot for me in this past 24 hours. Like, he made a lot happen. And out of all the videos I done, he was the most organized and like willing to do anything, down for anything. Definitely a W video. I appreciate that, Jake. Make sure y'all follow him for sure because he got a lot of stuff planned for this truck. He posts a lot on TikTok, Instagram, and yeah, let his last pass be a good pass, and we'll see you on the next video.
I'd like to see what it do in stocks or if I didn't spin.
We gotta see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.